I'm about to say something really controversial, but hear me out, all right? Scammers sometimes can be really clever, and there's actually a lot of stuff that you can learn from them. Now, we've seen all sorts of goofy scams on Shopify and e-commerce. I remember one time we looked at one where the Shopify store was selling titles in Scotland for land. So owning one of these titles would allow you to consider yourself a lord, which was some really goofy stuff. But this one's still kind of at the top of the chain in terms of goofy scams. Now, it should go without saying, but I am not advocating for you to scam anyone. I'm not trying to give you ideas to scam people here. I'm just trying to dissect this particular scam to show you how you can really sell anything on Shopify, okay? So that's sort of the overarching goal of this video, is just to show you that you can really sell anything. I'm sure everybody that's getting into the make money online niche or just like the Shopify dropshipping niche, they think that you have to dropship products from AliExpress. But the reality of it is you can literally sell whatever you want, like literally anything. I'm not gonna judge you, but of course though, do not be scamming people. But anyways, I've built up enough suspense. Let me show you this store. So the store is called recommendationletters.pro. What do you think they sell? Do you have a good guess? Yes, you guessed it right. They sell recommendation letters for college and jobs as well, but primarily college. So if you're not familiar with how college works, typically the really nice schools ask for a letter of recommendation. So usually you would just go to like a prior coworker or like a teacher or something that just knows about your work ethic and can write about it in a letter. But let's be honest, anyone who's ever written a recommendation letter or has asked for one, you know that these people are gonna say nice things about you. Hardly anyone is ever gonna be like extremely honest. Like usually people just want to say nice things. So this is kind of where this store came in and was like, you know what? Recommendation letters are usually BS. Why don't we just make a store selling BS recommendation letters? And that's exactly what they did. Now, the way that I found this store, by the way, if you're curious, is through myip.ms Shopify. So you just Google that and you arrive at this page right here, which is just a directory of Shopify hosted websites, and they're ranked by traffic. So some of the biggest ones here you can see are like Gymshark, Keith, our boys at fastgrowingtrees.com, Crafted London. So just really, really big brands, right? And this one was in the second page, number 57, recommendationletters.pro. Now let's take a look at their best-selling product here, which is the professional recommendation letter. So I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty convenient. If you guys are looking for a recommendation letter, you can get one for a steal of a deal. It's now 35 bucks, usually 50. And yeah, all you gotta do is give them a reason for the recommendation letter, who the letter's being written by. So you could literally make anyone up. You could say the CEO of Bored Ape Yacht Club is writing this letter. No, but in all seriousness, they created a pretty clean website here. I've been in the Shopify game for so long that I know just exactly what themes people are using. This is a free theme right here. It's called the Boundless theme, and it actually looks pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you need a professionally written recommendation letter? A quality and well-written recommendation
letter. They probably got this made on Fiverr, just like a nice little video with stock footage of people reading a letter, and they made it really convincing, honestly. And then they got the reviews, all you really need. Now, I'm not exactly sure how well this store does, but my guess is that they're doing quite well, because obviously you don't need to ship this product out, that this is a digital product, and because of that, the margins are gonna be insane. So again, the real goal here, besides maybe like a little entertainment, you know, showing you some goofy stuff that some people do on Shopify, is to get you to understand that if you use your imagination, you could really build a dope Shopify store around something that's not usual, that's maybe more unique. Your boy here has taken the liberty to do just that, and I've actually created Netsphere into a Shopify brand. So I'm designing art pretty consistently here. We've dropped a lot of different designs, but as you guys that may have been following me for a long time know, Netsphere is an education company as well. So it's not just a design and art company, it's also education. Education can change the world, so this is definitely a passion project of mine. And just as a little plug here, you can go ahead and purchase our mastermind access, which gives you additional perks in our Discord server. You can read more about that here. I don't want to pitch it too much, but we have calls that we're doing. We're actually doing one today, and a lot of networking opportunities. So kind of what I say here is like you can leverage this group to really surround yourself with the right people, not just learn, which again is pretty important. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I've seen people get pretty far not really having any skills, but just knowing the right people. So imagine if you can combine your skills with also meeting the right people. There you go. So make sure you guys check that out. It's still 50% off for the next 100 members, but it is getting filled up and I would love to see y'all in there. But again, it's pretty interesting to me just how creative some people can be, especially scammers. Now, I will say it is a little bit unfair of me to call this a scam because for all I know, maybe they do actually provide pretty icy recommendation letters, right? But at the very least, this is illegal and scam just sounds a lot better in the title, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm still gonna call it that, but now I'm guessing that they actually do send copies of this letter as well to the colleges, like hard copies. That's what they say here. Again, I'm not sure if they're fulfilling their orders, if they're actually going through with this stuff, but regardless, it's pretty interesting. They got a blog as well. So they've really taken the time to create a brand out of this little goofy store. So hopefully this gives you some sort of ideas out here, maybe some motivation. I mean, if people can find success doing this, who's to stop you from succeeding with your idea, right? But with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.